Father Prosper Komban, in his 75th year of religious life in the CMI congregation, is a miracle of divine grace. As a religious priest and missionary, Father Prosper is the venerable Pitama of the St. Paul's provincial family, Bhopal. With his benign and gracious look, he won the admiration and respect of all the people whom he met. In his younger days, Father Prosper was known for his dynamic energy and propelling force, which he often displayed as the walk master for the novices in the Ambarakad novitiate. Father Prosper made history in the spiritual formation activity, which won for him the gratitude of innumerable for me novices. Nobody has until now broken his record. For a short period, he served as the novice master at Ambarakad. Life has never been static for Father Prosper until recently, as he is forced to depend on some props to move comfortably. Otherwise, he remains even in his 90s fit as a fiddle in his mind and body. He can easily join in any conversation with quick wit and a ready sense of humor. He nurtured this habit during the community recreation times. Father Prosper is always a willing partner in the card play after supper with the inmates of the Sagar Bhavan. His social sense is visible in his readiness to participate in the community functions of all occasions. Out of generosity, he offers himself as a ready victim for all obligatory social visits of the house. Hospitality is Father Prosper's outstanding quality. In his happy maturing old age with wisdom and compassion, Father Prosper is a dazzling precious diamond in the CMI congregation. Father Prosper comes from the Komban family of Kandashangada. He was born on June 21, 1928 as the second one of 8 siblings to Mr. Devasi and Mrs. Thresia. During his baptism, he received the name Ausef, and at home he was fondly called Purinju. After the 7th class, he joined as an aspirant in the CMI congregation and did his studies at the St. Joseph's High School, Pavarti. After the 10th standard, he went to Mananam for the Latin and Syriac studies. His novitiate formation was at Ambarakad. At the entrance to the novitiate, as he received the Carmelite habit, Ausef was given a new name, Prosper. His first profession was on October 15, 1947. After the novitiate, Brother Prosper began his clerical studies at Kunamav. His training in rhetoric and the first year philosophy took place at Kunamav. The second year philosophy and the 4 years of theology studies were at Chettipura. Father Prosper was ordained on December 6, 1955 at the St. Joseph's Monastery at Mananam by Mar Matthew Kavukat, then Archbishop of Chenganashiri. As Father Prosper began his pastoral ministry as a young priest, his first appointment was in Karugutti Monastery. Being well versed in classical languages, his service was in great demand. He taught Latin at Ambarakad and Syriac at Christ College, Iranyalakuda. Even in recent years, Father Prosper's expertise in the Syriac language was sought in the archives of the Prior General's House, Kakanad. In this connection, he translated from the Syriac a rare book which is considered a unique contribution to the Oriental churches. It is the translation of a work of Narsai, a saintly father of the Syrian church of the 4th century. Narsai's memory, known as Discourse on Joseph, son of Jacob, the Hebrew, who is called Israel, has been translated into English by Father Prosper. Father Prosper's mission in the Sagar diocese was at the grassroots level of rural life situations. He has left indelible mark of his committed service in Eidkheri, Majuskalam and Semeri areas. Besides the pastoral care of the strayed away sheep in Eidkheri, he did many developmental works such as housing and road construction. In those days, it costed a lot of effort to reach people with normal means of contact. He walked from station to station to take care of his sheep in isolated areas. After the Eidkheri days, Father Prosper came to Begamganj as the parish priest and the chaplain. He was a great support to the Benedictine sisters to initiate their mission, since they had newly arrived after their religious formation in Germany. Father Prosper did higher studies in theology for 2 years in Rome. He took the master's degree in pastoral theology from the Angelicum University in Rome in 1980. He also served as the confessor at Dharmaram College for a short stint. He was also the confessor at the Vardha Darshana Philosophate for a term of 3 years. The sacrament of reconciliation has been the forte of his pastoral ministry. As a priest, he has spent a lot of time in confessional. Father Prosper reminds us of Saint John Vianney, the vicar of Ars, who zealously served at the confessional, welcoming all repentant sinners and imparted God's grace, healing and blessing to all the faithful. Now, Father Prosper, celebrating his Diamond Jubilee, lives happily at Thrissur in the Sagar Bhavan community, praying for the church and the world, being ever ready to help anybody who needs spiritual help. He feels his call to religious life as a blessing and the joining of the CMI congregation as a privilege. Everything for the glory of God is his inspiring motto. His life is like a seed fallen in the good ground, producing a rich harvest of 100-fold yield.